Oops. Welcome to the Lift Heavy Run Long podcast, episode number 213. You can find us at www.liftheavyrunlong.com, on Twitter and Instagram at liftrunlong. Also, feel free to email me directly at the address wilson@liftheavyrunlong.com. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel and leave us a 5-star review on iTunes. If you're not a member of our Facebook group, you should be, because we want you to be there. Search for Lift Heavy Run Long Community and request to join right now. My name is Wilson Horrell. I am one of your hosts. I would like to remind you that the Lift Heavy Run Long podcast is not censored, so listen at your own risk. I have sitting next to me, to my right, the most wonderful woman in the world, the beautiful, amazing, talented, and educated Dr. Amanda Kimsey Horrell, jacked and tan.
Hi. It says the live video should start soon. You'll be able to watch when the host goes live.
I don't know. I don't know either. I'm done with it.
Hello. How are you?
I'm hanging in there.
Good. Me too.
What's new? Anything special?
No. Plain on me.
The Reverend.
Hey.
Vaughn Rawls.
What's up? I'm right here.
How are you, sir?
Man, I'm fantastic.
You're looking good in your black Lift Heavy Run Long shirt.
Thank you.
It matches your tan.
I wear black so I don't look so fat.
Everything I own is black. Every T-shirt that I own is black.
Or you just wear a big 2X sweatshirt. And then
I can do that too.
I can relate to that. That's where I've gone the route of the button down, because I reached that point to where you just get too fat for T-shirts, and you gotta dress out of that.
Yeah.
You don't do things like hone in your nutrition or do better. You just buy different clothes.
Yeah.
So here we are.
Honing your nutrition is the thing.
Yeah. I am fully convinced that
when you say who is I?
You haven't been introduced yet.
That is, you jumping out of turn.
You shut up.
Throwing me off. Be quiet over there. Big thirsty money bags, Brian Swanson.
What's up, guys?
The man responsible for the Facebook jacking. Go ahead.
I am blessed enough to have a woman that loves me enough to do my laundry, but I also blame her that she's shrunk all of my clothes. Every single one of my clothes. They used to fit before I met her.
Yeah.
And now they don't fit.
Weird. It had to have been that because it all happened at the same time.
Exactly.
It wasn't like one shirt and then another.
No, it's all the shirts.
She did them all in one load.
At the same time.
I know.
And so I continue to wear the shirts that used to fit me, so that either one day they'll fit again because I'll stretch them back out.
Yeah, that never works.
Or she'll feel bad and she'll just buy me new shirts.
You probably have a recall on your heating element. That's what happened. The heating element in your dryer is too hot.
Do you have a size shirt or size pant where you're like, if I get...
It's too much.
Yeah, I'm not doing that.
That's what started my running journey.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have been, high school I was a 32. Early adult I was a 34. Sometime when I was fat and happy with Carol, got to a 36. And she was like, it's time to go get you 38s.
And you're like, hell no.
I was like, fuck you.
Yeah.
No.
36 is I'm not going to 36.
I own 36s.
Yeah, you're a lot bigger than I am.
Thanks. Thanks for calling me fat.
No, I mean, you're like, I didn't mean it that way.
Brian, you're a fat slob. I'm not going to be like you.
You guys seen pictures of Brian where he stands, he's like 7 feet tall. Like,
yeah, there's a lot to be said for that. I've always been 36, 38-ish, really 38-ish. And then 40 is where I like to hang around and party. And 42 is when it's time to do something.
Yeah, 34 really. If I can't fit in a 34, I get upset. So.
Yeah, I have 40s on right now. I can put them on without having to unbutton them. But if I go down to a 38, then I'm getting like constricted, and I don't like that feeling. And so that, I don't know. It's a tough deal. I ordered another mesh for the shop, so we should have Wi-Fi in here.
Really?
I've decided that the $4.99 per month
Right now we
is
should?
worth it. Not now.
Oh, okay.
I ordered it tonight.
I was hoping that you were about to give out the Wi-Fi password over the podcast.
I'm thinking that I think it works the way that I think it's going to work. We have a mesh in our house that extends the Wi-Fi, but we don't have anything wireless in here. So I'm hoping that the hard wire can hook into the mesh and it'll extend from there.
That's generally what the way the mesh pieces work is they'll take a hard wire and just extend the network.
It's got an Ethernet thing in the back, so
yeah.
it has to work like that. It's a good deal.
I think you can use it either. You can use it as I don't have a hard wire, but I have a device that needs to be hardwired extension, or you can use it as I have a hard wire to the main network, so I want to boost the signal that the Wi-Fi is getting.
Good.
Now, did you get fiber out here? Did we determine?
You damn right. We already
got it.
talked about
So
that.
you're on site.
Can't you
C-Spot.
tell?
Doesn't he look smarter?
Yeah, he definitely looks smarter.
You should know.
Jesus.
We got coming
put the-
up in 2 weeks, the Walking Tall.
Look, we do.
Big Hill Pond.
We need to talk about this.
Walking Tall, 25K, 50K, put on by Brian Williams.
I'm
And
excited
Sean
for y'all.
You're not going to be around.
I tried.
Yeah.
My son and his new wife rudely decided to have their wedding reception on that day.
Selfish.
And we are hosting it. So I will be there helping set up and all the things. And so
Yeah. That's excusable.
I haven't forgiven them yet. So
Well, I need to talk. Well, what are we doing about it? Because I talked to Amanda. I think we ran. What were we doing? We were at DeSoto CrossFit running like that stupid workout. And she was like, oh, we're going to be in Florida and then we're coming back.
Yeah.
So what's the status of the world's greatest aid station?
So I'll be back for that.
So we're doing this thing.
Yeah, we're doing it.
I'm locked in to do whatever Amanda tells me to do at the.
Are you guys
Great
going
Station.
to spend the night Friday night?
No.
No,
Okay.
because we'll get in Friday evening probably from Orange Beach.
Okay, so I was going to play cornhole at the cornhole tournament at the gym. So I was thinking I'd go early Saturday morning.
That's what we'll do.
All
Get
right.
there at the butt crack of dawn.
So we're all going to go get there at the butt crack of dawn.
Yeah. Well, great. That's awesome. You're
are
going to
none
be
of y'all
there
running?
doing that. That's going to be.
I have to be there. I would love to have been there to spend the night Friday night.
Yeah, but
but-
you're going to be at the aid station hanging out.
Yeah.
Oh, I would. Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Okay.
I would love to be at the park camping, but they did this cornhole tournament at the gym, and I was like, I feel like I need to be there.
Well, I was afraid that you might be running it, like running the 25K
No,
and 50K.
I am not.
I had initially signed up for I'm signed up for the 50K, which I'm not doing.
probably just wait for like the last 5 runners to come through like on their last loop and just like follow them out and be like, what, you guys didn't get my starting time?
See if I can beat the last runner, and if I can beat the last person, then. maybe
So what
that'll give me
time do you think you'll leave here?
Early.
Early. 4?
Probably 3.
Yeah, I think it's
3?
probably 3.
Because we have to carry things down there and get set up and all that stuff. So
I remember it being super.
it was
early.
really early. It was pitch black outside.
I feel like I left at 4 last year.
Yeah, I mean, I'll leave whenever.
I mean, yeah,
I
whenever.
know I ran last year, didn't I? So no.
Yeah, you did.
And the time before you stayed the night.
I did.
You camped.
Yeah.
Was that the year that your
If somebody's
tent washed away?
if somebody is it is. If somebody is down there and has a camping spot that I can come do that
I'm pretty sure Dawn's
late Friday night, but I
Pretty
don't
sure
know that
Dawn is.
it might be better just to leave here early. You know what I mean?
I don't know. It just kind of depends on if you want to get up early or stay up late getting down there.
I like waking up early and going and doing stuff.
Just start drinking and keep drinking, Vaughn.
Well, that's what I was thinking.
All day.
Aren't you going to be drinking at Cornhole?
And that's the herein lies the problem.
Yeah,
Like we could probably not do that, and then
yeah.
Unless somebody's willing to pick you up from Cornhole and take you to Big Hill Pond.
With my tent. And help me put my tent
Just
up.
start walking with your tent. Just head down
All night
78
long.
and see what happens. Somehow pick
And
you
they'll
up.
pick you up when they come
Yes.
by it.
Hey.
with your Lift Heavy Run Long shirt. Somebody might pick you up.
They'd be like, wait a minute.
Yeah.
What's this guy
That's
doing?
the Rev.
And then they pick me up.
Do we get a bonus prize for picking up the Rev on the way to Big Hill Pond?
Maybe
Well, you know what? Bring your tent. We'll pick you up from Cornhole, and you can put your tent in our den, and we'll wake you up at 3, and it'll be all the same difference.
it would be, wouldn't it?
Yeah,
Except I can't build a fire in your living room.
you can too. We have a fireplace.
Well, all right.
We have a wood burning stove.
You cannot pee in our living room, though.
Can't.
I
Vaughn,
have to
quit
use the bathroom.
pitching a tent in our den.
can't pee in the living room.
So I saw last week where you had a hamburger that you did not enjoy. You didn't.
That has
finish
bothered this man
Has
Yeah,
it really?
yeah.
forever.
I need to know
Oh,
what
wait a
was
minute.
wrong with that hamburger.
Yeah, I really want to know where are you like? Okay, if I can just tell a quick side story. My dad has a feeling about meatloaf. He says meatloaf is like sex. There's no such thing as bad meatloaf. There's just some that's better than others.
All right.
Are
right.
you feeling that way about hamburgers?
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
Like what was wrong with this hamburger? It had to have been like
it's got to be bad.
had
right?
mad cow disease.
The funny thing, I'll tell the story. The funny thing is that you know about this because I deleted the post.
Oh, you did.
Yeah,
Oh.
because my wife told me to delete it, and
Because it's a new restaurant and she felt bad. And
yeah. So this restaurant, I won't say what it is, but it's awesome. Like you go there and it's like on the roof of this new building in this new spot in our neighborhood. You know, we're out on the balcony, we're watching the sunset. It's a nice restaurant. You know, it's very small. It's expensive. And the most expensive thing on the menu, I think, was the hamburger. And I freaking love hamburgers. You know, I'm like, a $25 hamburger, I'm ordering that. You know, like, I've got to see what a $25 hamburger tastes like.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever bought a $25 hamburger in my life.
So it wasn't. I'm buying this hamburger even though it's $25. I'm buying this hamburger because it's $25.
Well, it must
and
be.
I want to know what that tastes
It
like.
must be the best hamburger
Okay.
I've ever eaten in my
Because he's
life.
had a $5 hamburger that's, made him want to go home and
Scrumptious.
slap his mom.
Let me tell you,
So a
the-
$25 hamburger,
man.
It's
that's
making
got to be
sense.
heaven on
Hey, listen,
earth.
Sonic makes a double supersonic cheeseburger
they do.
Indeed,
that is
they do.
one of the best
is
hamburgers
really
you could ever
good.
put in your mouth.
I ate one
Yes.
yesterday.
And
Yeah.
I'm telling you, this is where I'm coming from. So that's $4. $25 hamburger. I'm like, Holly, who my wife
I'm
is the
doing
most
it.
fruit, like she's
I'm
the
doing
most.
it.
She didn't want to spend money on anything. I'm like, I'm about to buy this hamburger. She's like, all right. It comes out. It's a hamburger. It's got an egg on it. It's got bacon on it. It's the most amazing thing you've ever seen. It is charred black.
They brought out one of the briquettes instead of
It is
an actual
charred
burger.
so black
Ah,
that the first bite I took out of it was hard to eat. Like it was like
no.
this is
You should have just sent it back.
it was. I ate half of it.
Yeah.
It's like
You still ate half.
Maybe
of
it's going to get better. I'll try.
Yeah.
I'll try
Maybe-
another bite.
maybe
Maybe
one
it's going to
more.
get better.
it. Maybe it'll reverse cook itself.
maybe
The
this is
longer
part
I
of
leave
it. Maybe
will unchar.
maybe this is part of the $25 burger experience. We trick you in the first part. Then when you get in the middle, it's like, oh my god.
They're like it's very very European to char burgers like this.
And anyway, but the funny thing is that you asked me how to cook it before you bring it out to me. It's like I always say medium rare because they
You
don't-
get your burgers medium rare.
well. I'd say that because nobody cooks.
They're
them
never
well.
going to bring you a burger
They're
medium
never
rare.
going to bring it back to you. That they're always going to bring it back to you more cooked than what you asked for.
Mm-hmm.
In fact, they're always going to bring it to you the same because they have to cook it to a certain thing.
Right.
I think. Anyway.
I agree.
Anyway, this was like super overcooked, like hard to bite into. It was so hard, and we were drinking. I'm not, and so I went immediately to Facebook and took a picture of it, and I was like, "This is the worst hamburger I've ever had in my life." Checked into the restaurant, and I was like, "Who would charge $25 for this hamburger?" Send, and then Holly was like, "You just put that on Facebook?" And then
While we're still here?
while we're still here, and then the guy, one of the guys that we were with, was like, "You just put that on Facebook?" Well, they're on a limited menu, and this is a blah blah blah, and they're trying. I'm like,
They got no staff.
and then, but in the meantime, all of y'all had commented on it. And I was like, delete.
This isn't worth it.
Wilson was like, just bring it to me. I'll
Abort,
eat it.
abort.
I was like, all right, I'll delete it.
Well, I guess that saying, like, hey, this burger's, you need to send this back and bring me another one isn't your cup of tea at all. That's not your
Okay,
thing.
here's what happened.
Can we go back
Nope.
to the story about the guy taking his shoes?
That's exactly what I was thinking.
We could, but here's the funny thing.
We've already set the standard there,
No,
Wilson.
well, full disclosure, Jeff, my neighbor that was with me, he ordered these sliders, and his sliders came out the same way, where his sliders were little bits of charcoal. And the waitress came over and she goes, "Is everything okay?" And Jeff goes, "It really isn't." She goes, "What?" She goes, he goes, "This isn't really good." And she goes, "Well, how's your burger?" And I was like, "It's not that good." And so she gave me $19 off of our bill. And so they took a bunch of money off the bill.
Yeah.
We still spent a
See,
ton
you
of
shouldn't have
money.
eaten half of it. You'd have gotten all $25 back if you hadn't eaten half
Well,
of
you
it.
ate half of it, so we can only give you $19 back.
Well, every time we go to eat with Amanda, we got to make it clear like we're talking to our children or something. Like, let me make this clear. When Amanda says she wants it blue rare, tell whoever's cooking this that he's never cooked a steak this little in his life.
I always tell them I will not send it back for being too rare.
Yeah.
Justin Wilson, one of the original celebrity chefs, he was on PBS. His statement was, "Just walk the cow by a lit pick." Mm-hmm. That's how rare he wanted his steak.
Drew Womack said that his dad used to say, "I want it so rare that a good doctor could bring it back to life." And I mean, she wants it cold in the middle, 30 seconds on each side.
Wow.
Oof, that's, I don't know.
Yeah, it's a lot.
Yeah.
She likes it
I know
that
that's
way.
the way you enjoy it, but is there any kind of health benefit one way or the other? No. Okay.
No. I just like the way, I don't like it chewy. When it's too
Fair
cooked,
enough.
it's chewy.
Yeah.
Just a texture thing.
Okay.
I want to thank you for my pickles.
Were they delicious?
Yeah, I had that jar just sitting there because it didn't make any sense to take 2 jars and take up fridge space.
Well, I figured one by the bed, one
So
by the
I don't have
couch.
any room because I have my CPAP and my 5-hour energies next to that.
Okay.
He wakes up, hear this, he opens it with his teeth, and it goes, and you can hear the heart things fill up like on Link on Zelda.
That's actually my heartbeat.
That's pretty funny.
I love those things. 2 every
What
day.
time do you wake up in the morning?
6 a.m. on the dot.
6 a.m.
Unless you take the kids to school at 5:45.
For the most part, my like Amanda says, my breathing changes whether no alarm or no alarm. 6 a.m. is when I wake up, and it is odd. It is it's a clock thing. It'll be not around 6. A lot of times it's at 6 a.m.
A lot. Mine has been weird, 5 minutes till 5 every morning. I'll wake up. It's weird. I'll wake up, go to bed at 9, sometime between 9 and 10. Wake up at 3. Go to the bathroom. Come back. Wake up again at 3. I'm like, oh yeah, I got 2 more hours. And then wake up again at 4:45, 4:50 every single day.
Yeah.
Just
That's just your internal clock.
yeah.
Speaking of clocks, I used to have to roll over and look at my phone to see what time it was, but now that
You
I
got a
have
fancy watch?
I have this.
What do you have?
I have the Garmin
Oh.
Phoenix 6
Wow. Look at you.
Pro
Wow.
for professionals. Amanda got me this for my birthday.
Holy crap.
By the way, I was a little disappointed that your birthday falls on a Monday, but not on a podcast night.
That's how that works this year, I guess. Is it Monday?
Yep, that's next Monday.
All right, we're going to be out of town.
Because I got excited for a hot second that I was like, holy crap, we're going to... Because we seem to always do it on Amanda's birthday or like within a day or
y'all
two.
brought me a cake. Y'all got me a cake. on my
Amanda
birthday.
did. We did not.
And brought it in
we
here and
did.
sang.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's been on my birthday before.
Okay.
So it's cool. How does that work? How does it work from year to year?
It's usually a day of the week like off, but then
One
leap,
day.
But then leap year fucks it up.
Yeah. All right. Well, yeah, we'll be on vacation.
So will I.
Good luck with that.
This coming Monday?
This coming Monday
Next
is Columbus Day. It's a bank holiday.
Which
Wilson's
is his birthday.
That's right.
Well, I have an Apple
I'm sorry.
Watch. so-
I
How are you liking
I
that?
mispronounced
I love
Wisdom
it.
Horror Day. I accidentally
Yeah.
pronounced it as Columbus Day.
Columbus Day. You like your Apple
Sorry.
Watch?
I love it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't like mine.
Do you not?
I get it out every once in a while and I wear it for a few days and it pisses me off.
I don't
and
really
I throw
like
it
it.
back in the drawer.
I converted Katie from an Apple Watch to a Garmin watch. She loves her Garmin.
I usually wear my Garmin. It's dead right now. I need to charge it.
Well, I have
I've just gotten back to my Garmin.
I got Mickey Mouse on the screen. Listen.
Oh my god.
Anyway, I love it. Yeah. I get text messages on it. I can respond to those messages.
Do that again, but closer to your mouthpiece.
Can I?
It's 7:38.
That's pretty good. Man, it's hard to find. There's so many Garmin watches. So many.
Well,
Garmin.
you got the best one. And that's the one I wanted.
There's
you know,
and there's no reason for me to have all this, but I needed battery life. I want to have battery life. You know, I need 30 hours for a 5K, and then I wanted to sync up to Spotify, but it doesn't really do that.
The one I bought never really worked.
I can, I can answer.
It needs your phone. It needs your phone to do Spotify.
But you should be able to take songs from your phone, put them on your watch, and then not need your phone.
Not through Spotify though. There's memory to put MP3s on your watch,
Right.
but that's not a Spotify thing. That's just a music thing.
But can you answer phone calls on your watch?
What do you mean it's not a Spotify thing?
It won't
Spotify is a
display
streaming music
Spotify.
service.
Yeah. I had
And
to
so
carry
if you
my
want,
phone.
if you can control Spotify on your watch, but you have to have your phone with you
Yes.
for it to work.
Yeah. The few times I actually had Spotify to work, you have to keep your phone with you. But if you want to download just songs,
But
But if
I will say my biggest critique before I got this watch was that I don't want to carry my phone with me when I run. But I do not have to do that. It has GPS in it. I can leave my phone
Yeah, so does a Garmin.
at home.
That's not
I
special.
know, but that's a $600 watch, and this is a $200.
You wish
watch.
that was $600.
or whatever it is.
I don't think you're accurate. I can get
Rare.
a number of songs to my watch from Spotify. I just can't get them. It's only transferring like one per attempt.
Okay.
And
so
I
did you listen
did
to
not
it today?
think I did not think that Spotify allowed you to download music.
Spotify lets you download.
If you pay for it. Yeah.
Yeah. Like I can download and then listen to songs on a plane or something.
Well,
Yeah.
then I'm wrong. 100%.
Yeah, like when we were out floating the Buffalo River, none of our stuff worked, and some guy had Spotify, and all his playlists work because
He
you don't
downloaded.
need it
Yeah.
all goes to your device.
Yeah, I've got the world's greatest aid station stuff downloaded.
Yeah.
yeah,
play it.
I can see all my playlist available to download to my watch. I just can't get them to. I can get it to start, and I can get a couple songs per attempt. But to do that for 1,000 songs is a lot.
Yeah.
But they said it should hold. You know, they say around 9,000 songs.
Your watch should hold 9,000 songs. That's amazing.
Well, I don't.
Have you tried to play any of it?
I have not
You listen to it while you run.
through my phone.
But okay,
Through
so
your watch, though, or-
but if it was downloaded to your watch, what would be connected to your watch to listen to it?
My watch, my headphones.
You have Bluetooth headphones.
Yes.
That connect to your watch.
Yeah.
That's cool. Yeah, I just like the I can look at my calendar. I can like get text messages. I can answer and make phone calls. I just like all that, you know?
Yeah. Well, for the price that you pay for one of these things, somebody ought to drive beside me with a boom blaster and play whatever song
I still have
my
I still have my chorus watch. So my thing is 90% of the runs that I do with this watch will work.
Yeah. Right.
The one race I do a year that might be 100-mile race or whatever, you know what I mean? Like, I can just use that chorus or no watch at all. Like,
right.
I mean, I ran a 100-mile race. I had a Garmin 920 XT. The thing died in 80 miles, and it didn't even show up on my Garmin.
It didn't?
No.
Oh man, that sucks.
Never came back. So
that was a good watch.
It was a good watch.
That watch, yeah, the biggest downfall of that watch is it didn't allow you to charge it and
and wear it, yeah.
And do something at the same time, like be in
or
the
just
middle
have
of
battery,
an activity.
or just have battery life long enough to last for 26 hours.
Yeah, because when I finished
don't say for a day.
The 50 mile, every time I finished the 50 miler, it was going, low battery, but I could finish the 50 miler and that was it, and it would die. So 12 hours is all it'll really do.
Yeah, I can't finish 50-mile race with that watch.
So these watches, though, like once you start the activity, you can take it off and you can actually put it on a charger, and the activity will continue while it's charging.
I'm thinking so. I didn't look at that for this particular one.
No, I mean it's been a feature since after the watch that Vaughn and I used to have that he's talking about, that you can charge it while in an activity so that it will keep track. You know, so you just put it in your backpack on a charger or in your whatever, and it'll keep track of your
Phoenix
GPS.
Does
the
that.
Phoenix.
Can you reply to Slack messages and stuff?
I don't think so, but I don't know. I would never do that. I just wouldn't. Like, that would be too much stuff.
Yeah, for me, it's just enough to see what the message is.
You mean through my watch?
To see whether or not I need to get my phone out.
Yeah, it doesn't have a keypad or anything like that.
Like if I get text messages and I can hit the speaker thing and go,
oh,
no, that didn't work for me.
I don't know. Maybe. I'm not sure. I don't think that I would get that far into it, but I'm not 100% sure that I couldn't.
I like it because Holly always texts me, like when I'm driving or like in an odd spot. She's like, "Why didn't you answer me?" I'm like, now I can just hit the speaker and be like, "Nope, not going to be there at that time."
Wilson, have you used Tap to Pay on it yet?
No.
And
so there's Garmin Pay on that, and so you basically have to load your credit card information into it, but then it loads onto your watch, so you don't have to carry a wallet with you. Like you can go into a gas station that accepts like Tap to Pay credit cards, and you can just tap your watch to pay for it.
Well, as far as I know, I tried to load mine up to Apple Pay and stuff. Our bank does not allow that for our bank stuff.
I too can do that though with mine. Watch, double click. Look, there's my credit card right there. See it? MasterCard. I can pay.
We should all just fuck it, get an Apple Watch.
Yeah, it sounds pretty. You're making it sound pretty good. Pretty good ambassador for
Listen,
between Mickey Mouse and the Touch to Pay. Good, congratulations on the phone. We haven't even talked about that. That's a great move.
Man, I've solved all of my problems in the last 3 months.
Yep. A lot of them.
Well, all the important ones anyway. All the ones that keep me here. I've solved them.
When we were talking about your hamburger, I meant to mention this. Do you know what Grimace on McDonald's, what he is?
I think we've had this discussion.
We discussed you referring to.
He's an eggplant.
Apparently not.
I know
It's just a purple blob.
I know I've seen a dirty meme about this.
I know. I know. Me too. I try not to say anything, but now that you brought it up.
Eggplant, isn't that the same thing?
But yeah, I thought he was just a purple blob.
He's a taste bud. That's what he's meant to be, a taste bud.
Really?
Yeah.
Is that an accurate representation of what a taste bud looks like?
I don't really know. I just read that somewhere.
And why do they call him Grimace?
Yeah, you're supposed to grimace.
Taste buds don't.
I mean, he's
grimace.
the purple guy, right?
Yeah.
Big eggplant-looking purple dude.
Yep. Huh. I don't even really know why I shared that with y'all. I don't have any. I don't have any.
Who was it, Eddie? That conversation wasn't good.
Who was it?
I just wrote it down. Throughout the week, I have the number of the podcast in my phone, and then I'll be driving, and I'll just think.
Oh, after Vaughn posted that hamburger thing, he pulled his phone and was like,
Vaughn's hamburger.
Yeah, we could talk more about that. But
go ahead.
What was there? Grimace. There's the Hamburglar. There's Ronald McDonald.
Oscar the Grouch.
No, that's Sesame Street.
Were there only 3 of them? Was there a female?
Fry Guy?
Yeah.
Fry Guy.
Yeah.
Wasn't there like a sheriff?
That's you may be thinking.
I feel
Well,
like
there's the Hamburglar, and then there's
5 things.
isn't there like a McGovernor or something?
Yeah, that's like somebody that goes after the hamburger.
Mayor Mc something. Mayor Mc
Nugget.
Mayor.
Mayor McNugget.
There is a Mayor Mc something.
And there was no female representation in this.
Which you can't have that.
No, they were all.
They would pull you. I don't know.
What's
non-binary?
Androgynous? Is that the right word?
I don't know.
I don't know what that
No,
means.
I mean the Hamburglar.
Having no sex.
No,
The
Hamburglar is a human male.
Ronald McDonald is a
pedophile.
Oh my God. Okay.
Okay.
We're gonna get a cease and desist letter from McDonald's.
I'm not going there.
Didn't cancel culture already figure that out? Isn't that where Chick-fil-A came in?
Huh.
Mayor McWhat.
Okay, so they were all called the McGang Bang.
No, they weren't.
Yes, they were.
No, they weren't.
I swear to God.
Are you on Urban Dictionary?
McGang Bang.
Because that's not.
That can't be right.
Here comes Big Grimace.
Here comes the McGang Bang.
Maybe that meme I saw was right.
Okay.
If it says anything about the Wendy's girl,
Oh yeah, I forgot
turn
about
it
those
off.
little guys. Oh my gosh, you remember like the little pom pom guys that walked around?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to remember.
Okay, so there's Ronald McDonald. There's Sunday, who is Ronald's dog. There's Grimace. I was trying to see if they said what he was. He went from 2 pairs of arms to a single pair. He's clumsy.
He had 4 arms?
At one time he did, when they redid him or whatever. I don't know.
A lot of changes took place.
Let's see, the Hamburglar.
Yeah.
Birdie the early bird.
Maybe you've just
That's
on
when
all
breakfast
fours
came out.
during the
Fry
Gang
Kids.
Bang.
Okay, that was the little Fry Kids.
Fry
They were
Kids.
called goblins also.
The McGang.
They gobbled up everything. Mayor McCheese.
Mayor
McCheese.
McCheese.
Officer Big Mac.
There you go. I knew there was like that Hamburglar had an arch nemesis.
Captain Crook. He was a
Crook.
pirate on it. The Professor. The Hamburger Patch.
Interesting.
Uncle O'Grimacy.
Mayor McCheese.
Do y'all remember the things that they put in Happy Meals that they were little figurines? They were purple. They weren't Snorks, I don't think, but they had a whole collection of them that were out around like 86.
Snorks would fit that bill.
Were they actually Snorks that
I
they put in
remember
there?
them
Yeah,
having
I
Snorks
have
in
one of
the-
those Snorks. That one with the tennis racket that I
That
have.
came from a Happy Meal.
Happy Meal.
I believe.
She
Yeah,
was
okay.
purple.
I'm
yes,
100%
yes.
sure.
There was different colors though. The guy was yellow, and then there was a real pretty girl.
Oh gosh,
Most of them were purpley though, right?
They were all different colors.
you
But the
probably
girl
just got
I
the
have-
same one in every Happy Meal.
The
you
girl I
got.
had was
You were
purple.
like,
She's got a
"Why are
red
they
dress
all
on
purple?"
with a star like bow, and then she's holding a tennis racket.
And they were Snorks. Is that where Snorks got their start? Or
No,
the other way
no.
around?
No, other way around.
cartoon.
Probably
Sure.
it was probably just a bad
It was
run
a
of Smurfs.
80s
and
cartoon.
they just had to come up with a new.
It's kind of like that.
It was, but it was an 80s cartoon. I remember. I love the Snorks.
I did too. They had those little things
Yeah.
coming out of the top of their
And
head.
bubbles came out. It was cool.
Yeah.
I wanted to be a Snork.
Snorks.
And then they had Smurfs. They had Smurf stuff, like the glasses and stuff.
They had
Yeah,
everything.
I remember the
like,
glasses
every
and the
movie,
Smurfs.
E.T.
They did good there.
Yeah.
Having little fat kids like me all over the country that, Mom, let's go get another glass and cheeseburger.
Good times.
I've been playing golf, man.
Good. I have too.
Me and David Lomax.
Really. Invite me one day.
Okay.
Or y'all come play over at Wedgwood with me one day.
Is that where you play?
Yeah.
Lomax is
He's
a
a
member at
member.
Cherokee.
Okay.
And you know how golf is, man.
I do.
I would go out there with him and just kind of enjoy hanging out, and then you hit a couple of good balls, and all of a sudden you want to be on the tour.
Yeah.
And the problem comes in when you hit a few good balls on your way out, like you're leaving,
and that's the way it happens every
and it's
single
like,
time.
man, now I can't wait to go back.
Yeah.
And I hit a ball. I did hit a ball. I showed Amanda I have a bruise. I hit a drive that was so bad that it came back and ricocheted off of my shin. I don't even know how that's physically, the laws of physics even allows that to happen.
Did you do a backspin on it, or did you hit a tree and it bounced back?
No, I was right in front of it. I took a swing and it went straight backwards.
It's just
and came
amazing
off
the
of my
things that
shin.
can happen when you play golf and you're not very good at it.
Yeah, it is. It's amazing how difficult it is to be a good golfer.
Yeah. I would love to go play with you and David.
We would have a good time.
I just
I've
want to
told
follow
you-
you around with the camera.
I've told you Jackson's playing.
I'll
right?
just drink beer and sit in the cart.
Have I told you Jackson's playing?
Yeah.
Yes.
And he's really freaking good.
Right.
It's so demoralizing.
Did they have a golf team at his school?
They do. He did not. He's in 9th grade.
Okay.
He tried out for varsity, did not make it. He choked. His coach is the guy he was taking lessons from. 2 days before he went to lessons, he went and played with the coach, and the coach was like, "You play like this in the tryouts, there's no question you're on the team."
That's golf.
He choked and shot like a 50 the first day and a 45 the next day. We play now. He shoots 40
That's amazing.
on 9.
That is
45 on 9, easy. He
Man.
he destroys me. Like he steps up to the tee box and just crushes.
I'll shoot 45 on the first hole.
Yeah. In
Spend
fact,
$45 in golf balls too.
the last time we went to play, just last week, we went up to the tee boxes and I pulled up to the white tees and he goes, "Dad, we got to play from the blues."
Oh man, it's too
I was
far.
like, "Oh, okay." He's like, "We play from the blues, Dad."
Me and Lomax are so lazy. We went out there the other day, but it was cart path only. So we were trying to make sure that we hit all our balls close to the
Right.
cart path. Because
Yeah.
it's a lot of walking,
Yeah.
man. I can't believe that. I remember walking 18 holes in college. That's a lot of exercise.
Yeah.
You can try out your new watch walking around.
Yeah, I'm sure I got some steps in yesterday.
There's
'Cause I went to the gym and ran and then went and played golf.
there's golf apps for your watch. It'll actually give you like how far you are to the pin, to the center of the green, all that kind
Wow.
of stuff.
But, none of that means anything to me. I can hit my 3-iron.
Not
the
where we
same-
are.
The
you know.
same distance as I can hit my 9-iron.
I need-
I really need 1 iron and 1 driver.
I need an app to tell me how to get the ball off the ground, in the air,
In the air.
and a regular distance.
I don't even care if it's close to the pin. I just want it to go up
Yes.
and down.
If it just gets off the ground and goes somewhere
yeah.
straight, we're in very good shape.
Up in the air is so nice. And just instead of feeling like you just hit like a steel bar, that feeling like you just hit a marshmallow.
Yeah. But I'm just a little jealous because Jackson gets all the good things. Like I can't get new golf clubs
Yeah,
because Jackson has to have
Right.
golf clubs and shoes and
You had
all
your
these
chance.
things.
Yeah.
Hey, you chose to have kids.
My chance is over.
Well, and he's proven.
Like I have to play with the shitty golf clubs no matter what.
You get Jackson's hand-me-downs.
Like even if I bought a brand new pair of golf clubs, he'd be like, "Oh, I want those,"
right, because he has talent.
and then I would have to give them to him.
When you don't have talent, you don't deserve things like that. Right. So that's why we have shitty clubs.
Right. Oh man.
Hey, you know
funny.
what we got that I forgot all about?
We didn't get a review.
You damn right we did.
I thought we got
What?
3 or something the other day.
We got 3 the other day, but we got a good one here. All right. This is 5 stars. This is from our friend Hacienda de Hizzle. Y'all probably know this guy.
Hizzy.
The Hizzy.
The Hillsdy.
Yeah, there you are. Best how-to podcast in the biz. Question, what more could a novice podcaster ask for? Answer, quality people gathering on an arbitrary schedule in a remote, undisclosed location with limited HVAC comfort capabilities that is coincidentally countered with state-of-the-art, reliable Apple podcasting equipment, which is managed by the resident IT expert who rolls deep with the Windows IT backup, of whom can be found under the aliases of Reverend and Big Thirsty Moneybags, who are kept in check by a lady appropriately named Dr. Jackson Tan. The LHRL podcast spares no expense when it comes to quality over quantity in terms of guests and material to cover. The listener is guaranteed to laugh until they cry, rally, then cry till they laugh, all while soaking in what has been dubbed as the most influential viewpoints on all things life. Y'all stay classy out there and don't forget to give your waitresses the big tip.
Quality.
To give your waitresses
Quality over quantity. Quantity over quality.
Yeah.
That's what it is. Quantity over quality.
There's an Iron Man this past weekend.
Yes, there was.
We had several friends out there that
did.
competed.
They did.
Apparently it was pretty miserable, eh?
I went out there. I missed Dawn and Teresa getting in the water by like 5 minutes. Waited until they got out of the water and got on the bike. And I mean, it was pouring down hard out there. I don't think they realized the sacrifice that I was making.
Yeah.
By being out there in the rain.
Being out there in the rain under a tent.
No, I wasn't under a tent. I mean, I had a hood on, but no, it was
Waterproof garment.
It was impressive to see all the athletes out there and riding 56 miles in the rain, and then of course, when they get to the run is when the rain stops. Like that's when I'd want it to be raining.
Yeah.
Personally,
Exactly.
it's like that's what I'd want to be cooling off. But nope, they got. And then whoever decided to do the parking, you go to Shelby Farms and you turn on Farm Road. They parked people on the field on the left. It had been raining for 12 hours straight.
Oh no.
Oh.
And who's shocked that all of those people needed to be towed out?
Oh
Almost
my
every
God.
single one of them needed to be towed out.
No.
And of course, some less than reputable tow trucks were showing up and charging $125
You
a
gotta
car
be kidding me.
to pull them
no.
out. But the Jeep Club showed up too.
Yay.
And anybody that was willing to wait for the Jeep Club was pulling people out. But it was like,
Man, that
when
damn Jeep Club is something.
They're awesome.
they are an awesome group of people.
Yes, they are.
They really are. And so props to them. You know, a few people called AAA and probably called the same tow truck that was out there, and AAA just paid them $10 since they were already on site to pull the car. Because that's, you know, I could get paying $125 for them to have to load up my car or hook a chain up to it and pull it to like a dealership or to a body shop or whatever. But they were literally charging $125
Just pulling
to
them
pull
right out of the mud.
to pull them not even 100 yards. $125. And I get the guys need to make money, but that's
that's a little
much.
shitty.
It's just like a $25 hamburger.
Same difference. It's exactly what that is. It's a $25 charred hamburger.
But the athletes out there were amazing.
I feel you, Vaughn.
The athletes out there were amazing. It really was impressive, and you know, it's kind of inspired me to get off my butt and actually start doing something again. I got up this morning and ran.
I was gonna say you're off your butt, right?
I'm racing. I mean, this is the problem.
We
It's
run
like
twice a month. You run twice a month?
The last 2+ years, I rarely trained. I was just racing often enough that I was keeping fitness. And so now, like, I don't feel like I really have the fitness. So I'm going to have to train some more to get back to that place. But, I mean, I did a 10K with Vaughn. Vaughn and I did a 10K 3 weeks ago at 12-minute mile pace, 12:15 pace. I mean, nothing to shake a stick at, you know, but, I mean, it's not slow by any stretch of the imagination. So I was pleasantly surprised with that. And we got the 10-miler coming up this weekend. And I don't know. I'm getting back there. But
I thought you were getting back into it.
But I've been riding my bike with my son, which I love because I don't feel the pressure to be doing like 18 miles an hour, you know, and that kind of thing. It's like, but he's into like going the distance too. So like we did a 44 mile bike ride. Like we rode
really?
from our house to Arkansas and back. And And I was really happy that like he was into that, but like there was no pressure like, oh, we're going too slow, we got to pick it up. It's like, no, we stopped a couple times and like took a break, and just had fun with it. But I'm slowly but getting back into it. But I actually went to Germantown Athletic Club today to check in and see what I got to do to get my membership back there so I can start swimming again, and so we'll see.
Nice. I'm enjoying my fitnessy stuff, man. My little routine. It's good.
Which is what?
Just my ATC. I've been going to ATC and then running here. But either I'll do like between 5 and 6 miles pretty slowly around here, or I've been going to ATC and just trying to run like this 2.5 miles, but much faster than I typically would. And I think I feel better doing that. I think that I feel the improvement I think I like feeling the improvement in my cardio, but all things considered, I just feel really good.
That's awesome.
None of it's really in an effort to get anywhere other than I just feel good. I want to work out every day. I want to make time to do that.
My thing is like, the only way I can hang out with some of my friends is if I was willing to meet them for training.
Yeah.
And so I got to get back to a level where I can train with them again.
That's cool.
It's like Dawn, like Dawn and I used to, if not every weekend, it was every other weekend that she and I were running or riding or something together. And I haven't trained with her in over a year. And it's like, now I got to get back to the level where I can get out and train with her.
Yeah, same. Like they post group runs. It's like, I want to go, but I can't keep up with them anymore. So I've got to get back.
That's what I'm working on.
I had a dream last night that I was running the Wichita 50 trail, and it was amazing. I felt so good, and I was like, it was like one of the longest dreams I've had in forever. And I woke up this morning, I was like, wow, that wasn't real, And then I was like, maybe I should sign up for that 50K in February.
This weather makes me want to run. Like, this is the weather that makes me feel like I could run forever. And if I were trained right, I could run a really, really long time. But I don't know. It's good to be moving again.
February is a long time away. I could be in shape for that,
You're already in shape for it.
Yeah. I could finish it, but I could do a good job,
Is that the one you left all your clothes and shoes at the hotel?
No.
He's talking about Sillamore.
That's what. Oh, okay.
Sillamore is what I'm talking about.
Gotcha.
I'm sorry I didn't make that clear.
Yeah, I thought you said Wichita.
I dreamed about Wichita.
Okay, I was thinking.
But then I was like, I don't know how you caught on to what I was talking about, but
well, you said the race in 50K in February.
Yeah, I was like,
with this group, there is only one 50K in February.
Because I had said like, there's no way I'm going to do that. There's no way I could be able to do that. But then this morning, I was like, I might have some time here, where I could at least run it,
I'll probably do the sign up for the 50K Sillamore. I'm signed up for Tunnel Hill. I got a job, so I started my new job today, and with it, it's a 3 to 6 month. I'm contract to hire.
Sure.
So I've got the proving period, and so I thought about like Walking Tall, and I thought about like Tunnel Hill, and I don't think I want to do any of those races because they fry me out so bad. Like, I don't think I would feel comfortable trying to do Tunnel Hill and then coming home and for the next 4 days sitting in front of the computer like, whoa. So at least not until I make the cut. So I may not.
Then you can slack off.
And then I can not do anything forever. But you know what I mean? Like, I want to get like a more stable position.
Sure. Yeah.
Well, hopefully you'll still train, just not do the races. And
yeah, that's the hopes.
Yeah.
The training, the motivation to train is not an issue in the least. The motivation to train for a long period of time is. Like when I do my 6 mile runs, a lot of times those are actually 3 mile runs. Because I start and I'm just like, I just kind of want to do something else.
like anything else.
More than like
Not run
more
anymore.
than I'm just tired. As much as I just kind of want to go do something different.
I get it.
I do that every time, except for I know that I have to wait for like 20, 30 minutes, and then like I feel completely different.
Yeah.
You know, like when I start, I'm like, oh God, I can walk every 2 minutes or something. Or maybe I could just go back home. Or maybe I just don't even need to be out here at all. But then like 4 miles later, I'm like, yeah, let's go.
Yeah.
You know?
What's a good run for you? What's a good distance where you feel like you've accomplished something, and then when you're done, you feel like you're ready to be done?
6.
6, yeah.
6. No, I don't know. I don't know that I ever feel like I'm ready to be done unless it's like a lot. But 6 miles, I'm like, yeah, okay. I feel pretty good. I'm okay with quitting. Like 4 miles, I ran 4 today, and I'm like, man, you know, I'm running out of time. You know what I mean? Like 40 minutes, I got to go work.
Yeah.
You know?
You're doing 100 miles in October.
I am.
That's pretty exciting.
Yeah, I'm on track. I ran 4 today, 6 yesterday, 4 the day before, 14 miles in. I'm 4 days in. You got to run
3.3.
3.22 every day.
Okay.
So I'm on track right now. Yeah.
Amanda,
Very
what's
cool.
your good? I've run. I feel good about running, and I didn't. What's your good distance for
Like
So-
when I was running, or
Good
like
run.
now? Because right now I just do 5 and that's it.
5?
Yeah.
What was it before?
I don't know. Probably 6 to 10 was a good.
Yeah,
I got to where I was running 10 miles before work every day.
Every day.
Well, not every day, but most every day. Yeah.
Wow. 10 miles.
Like 3 days a week when I was running with Bill Shea.
Jeez.
Yeah.
10 miles. Wow.
We do 2 of those loops.
That's a lot.
when I was running regularly, like a good weekend run, like I felt accomplished. I felt like I could go eat a meal and not feel any regrets about the calories I was taking in. It was probably a 13-mile run.
Yeah.
Now it's like I got up.
I was thinking more of to answer the question. I was thinking more of like, I ran that. I feel really good. I don't feel like I did too little. I didn't do too much, and I'm not going to be sore tomorrow at all.
Yeah.
You know.
Not a 10K is probably about
Yeah.
that right now for me.
We're at the hour mark. We're at 1:02.
Let's go. We did it.
Well, before we get off here, I just saw you I can't believe I saw you post this. You right before you came in here, you were talking about the show, the Midnight Mass.
Yeah.
I started watching that, and I
Yeah.
watched 2 episodes, and the further along I got, the more I started feeling like maybe it was too scary for
You
Is
don't
that
like
the one I
scary
walked
movies.
into?
Yes.
I forgot you don't like scary movies.
Yeah. It's really scary, isn't it?
No, it's not so much scary.
But if you're a big old puss, it is, like me.
I don't think it's scary.
Is
It's
it
not-
suspenseful more
It's-
than it's
it's-
horror?
It's weird.
The 2
scary.
minutes that I saw was enough to freak me out, and I left the room.
I was I was getting a little bit scared, and then Amanda came home, and Andy, and they were both at the same time, like, ugh. And the more I started thinking about it, I grabbed the
Okay.
remote and I turned it
Okay.
off, and I was like, I'm done with it.
Okay,
And
it
I'm
can be
scared now.
okay. Fair enough. It can be gross, but that's not scary to me. To me, suspenseful and like jump out at you, scary.
Well, having an
stuff is
old lady
scary.
with no power going, and then her saying, his face was so scary, but you didn't see the face in the window.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Was what she was looking at scary?
It's
Is
not
there a
as-
monster?
It's I don't want to say.
You've ruined things before.
Jeez.
I have. I ruined lots of
we are
things.
on the. He cannot ruin it for everybody listening.
Right.
though.
You ruin everything. Why would you ruin this?
You know,
Is
He
there
can
a
ruin
monster?
it offline. But
there is a quote unquote monster.
Okay.
You're only 2 episodes in.
Yeah, but that's as far as I'm going.
Okay, so yeah, you don't know what if you like religious stuff, which I love religious
They're the Reverend.
things. That's why they call me the Reverend, because I'm so religious.
Always
But
spitting
I
out
love
Bible verses.
Always talking about the gospel.
Always.
But I don't want to say, but it mixes a couple of different worlds, which is religion and like something else I don't want to say.
Should I keep watching it? Or?
I think you should. I don't think it's that scary. It's a little bit boring, to be honest. I mean, there's a lot of dialogue and like what happens when you die.
Yeah.
And these kinds of things. So
There's not usually a lot of dialogue in the type of shows that Vaughn watches.
Did you watch Bloodline?
what?
Did you watch Bloodline?
I watched some of it, but I don't really I didn't finish it.
Is anybody watching Squid Game?
Oh God,
it's on my list.
I started watching it today, and it's miserable.
It's too weird.
It's so hard to watch
Yeah.
for so many reasons. Like number one, it's a Korean show where they dub over the actors talking the lines,
God.
That messes
so
up a lot
the
of
mouths
people.
don't match. But the people that they got to talk the lines, it's like the worst thing I've. It's like they got these jocks. Or something
I didn't even get that part. I was
it's
just
like
reading the straight up subtitles with them speaking Korean,
it's
whatever they.
I don't know. It's a Korean dude, and then like his voice is like, "Oh, mom, this is so stupid. Where did you want to go do that? Why don't you just go make more money? Because we don't have any money." It's like this dude's Korean.
I know what you're talking about.
Like you're like, what?
Oh
Mom.
man, now I gotta hear those voices now.
Mom, you're so lame.
mine didn't have the voices. I gotta see it with the voices.
And
now.
then he's like sitting on the floor eating Chinese food.
I
and
know
he's
what you're talking about.
Mom, why don't you make more money? Just go work.
That's what the subtitles sound like. You would sound like though. I think it's probably perfect.
That's awesome.
But I fell asleep and then I woke up and it was like tripping, man. They were like blowing cannons at.
Oh, I don't know. I
people
didn't get that far.
killing them.
I watched a little bit of it today, and I was like, man, I don't know if I can watch this.
Well, I'm out on it. Anyways, anything else?
Nope.
Lift Heavy Run Long number 213 is in the books.
Boom.